Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Layim Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Ba'ashim Rakaha Kodash, and double honors to the big brethren. You already know, the men of Great Millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Shalom Ba'yatah Dawadah, and to the Hakim and Akwat that's out there repenting, Shalom to you, Mashpakah, to those that are repenting, peace and greetings unto you. This Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one. And this little clip, I got this off the brother Shapad, the 12 channel. But I had to go and find it, because I couldn't really hear what the sister said. And man, hey, man, I only got a few scriptures that I want to bring out on this, but boy, that's one of the reasons why the Mashiach said, hey, man, our people should be thankful, man. You should be very thankful that Mashiach have freed you. Now, we're still in the place of our captivity, but we are free as long as we're in the place of our captivity. We're free. We're mentally free, man. We are mentally free. We are spiritually free. Now, we waiting for us to be literally free from this place of our captivity. But hey, but until then, hey, man, we mentally and spiritually free through Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. And our people should be thankful, man. When I saw this, I all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Tawada Abanaw Yahweh Ba'ashim Mashiach Yahweh Shah, Tawada. I gave him nothing but praise and thanks to my father, to my big brother, man. Because to still be in this mindset, that's a punishment from the Most High, man. That's a punishment to still be in this mindset. Now you'll still be in a place of your captivity. Hey, you gotta. He said, sit your ass still until I come redeem you, till I come get your ass. See, but it's the mental part. You want Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah to free you, man, mentally, spiritually. You don't want to be like this, but I'm gonna play this because I'm gonna get into these scriptures. It ain't that many. I just jotted down a few of these scriptures and said, whatever came to the mind when I saw this, and hey, it is what it is, and I'm gonna proclaim this truth to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. But let's start this, because, hey, man, this is a punishment. Any of our people that still have this mindset, know that you're being punished by Yahweh. Know that. But I'm going to play this.
It looks like an aberration in time. Cement block buildings on the side of the highway. One outhouse and 2 water pumps for 10 families. The backyard is a pigsty and garbage dump too. This pocket of squalor is 3 miles outside Selma, Alabama. The locals call it Slave City because it reminds them of conditions slaves lived in. Storekeeper T.H. Willis owns it and charges $40 a month to live here. But through the work of a citizens group and Selma Mayor Joe Smitherman, 20 families like Lutherine Rhesus are moving out. How long did you live in here?
About 16 years.
16 years?
Sir.
You feel, are you happy to leave here?
Yeah, I was in a way out here because that mud keeps me so bad.
Odd, huh?
That mud.
How about living in here? What's it been like over the last 6 months?
Well, if you had to fix the windows, I ain't got no windows. One room ain't got no window at all.
All her worldly possessions packed on a city garbage truck doubling as a moving van, Mrs. Reese, her daughter, and grandson left 16 years of Slave City behind them to start a new life at federally subsidized housing at Craig Airfield, a defunct military base.
When I walked in here yesterday, it looked like I was walking in here.
What?
And this thing was so
Wait,
nice,
what?
clean and smooth. Yesterday, it looked like I was walking in here.
Wait, what?
And this thing was so...
A defunct military base.
When I walked in here yesterday, it looked like I was walking in here.
Oh, my goodness.
And this thing was so nice and clean and smooth. I made it right to the bathroom. That's the first thing I looked at first.
Her new rent is just $2.30 a month, which is one reason her new neighbors aren't exactly throwing out the welcome mat.
I don't see the city of Selma doing anything to help me.
For Mayor Smitherman, Slave City is just another perpetuation of an image that just won't go away.
But we'll always be remembered for Selma, and what happened at the foot of the bridge when, in effect, blacks have made more social progress and more economic progress in this particular town and in Alabama than they have throughout the nation.
But
Now, did you hear that damn devil tell a bold-faced fucking lie? Boy, them motherfuckers ain't shit. Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit. But let me punch these scriptures up. Let's get some of these scriptures. But let's get straight into them, man. Let's get straight into them, because for our people to have that mindset, to sit back and say the place where you came from, that damn dump, to another damn dump, and you refer to it as, I thought I walked into heaven. If you think that's what the kingdom of heaven gonna be looking like, these fucking tore down shit that these goddamn devil ass Edomites got for you, if you think that's what the Most High Yahweh got to offer you and go give you is some shit that look like that, man, well you are really destroyed. You are really destroyed. But see, you know what? That's a punishment from the Most High, man. So a lot of people don't understand that your wicked ass is back right now. And all of our people, wherever the Most High got you at in all the places of your captivity, He got you there because He wants you there. Wherever we at, our people that's in Haiti and it's fucked over, the Most High got you there. Those are our people that's in Cuba, He got you there. Those are our people that's in South America, He got you there. Those of us that's here in Babylon the Great, He got us here. Wherever you Israelites at, that's scattered across the four corners of the earth, the Most High got you where He wanted you at. And in those places where He got you where He wanted you at, you got these certain cities and these towns where He also got you at in those locations where He got you at. And however you whatever your condition is, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua got you in those conditions. And that's a punishment right there. Man, you think, I guarantee you, you couldn't tell her nothing, man. I guarantee you she still running around talking about, yeah, I'm a colored, or I'm a Negro, and I'm black. No, I don't know nothing of black. Master been good to me. He sure been good to me. They helped me. You try to tell her this truth, it wouldn't resonate with her. And to show you that that's the Most High punishing her. Because all the motherfuckers that's in that area, they were some wicked motherfuckers of our people, man. You was probably the wicked motherfucker of our people in your past lives. See? And you already know she ain't mentally free. She is not spiritually free. Her, the other broad, the chick, they through, man. They are not mentally free. That's a punishment right there, man. Let's grab this. Let's go with what Mashiach say. 8, St. John 8, and I'm going to go down to around 30. Well, we'll grab this one. And what it says right here, the truth will make you free. See, and what did he say? Straight to the point. St. John 8 and 31. Then said Yahushua to those those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, what? If ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. See? And our people didn't understand when Mashiach said this to them. They didn't understand it then, what he was talking about. See? They didn't understand it then, because what they say? They answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and we were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? They didn't understand what he was saying. Just dumb, no understanding, nothing. Just dead men walking, man. Didn't have no understanding. See, but what he says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. What is the truth? Let's get it. What is the truth? Now, what's going on here? Oh, goodness. What the hell? Oh, man, what the hell? Let's grab this. John 17. And let's go down. What is the truth? He already told you the truth is his word, but let's get it here. John 17 and 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. But you think that sister that was living in that damn dump and then they took her to another dump to live in? You think she know the truth? And even if she heard the truth, guess what? She wouldn't hearken unto it. She would not hearken unto it. See? And that's why the Most High got her in that punishment. Not only is she in that punishment that way, but she's still in her mental punishment. She ain't free. She's still mentally bounded, and that's worse than anything, man. To be your mind to be fucked up. That's a plague that you should not want. You might could deal with your living arrangements but you can't deal with that mental. You're there to take your own life with that mental plague. See, but what it says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Let's continue reading down. As thou hast sent me into the world, meaning to the Israelites, even so have I also sent them into the world. And what did he do? Did he send them into the world? No. What did he say to Peter, Thomas, and the rest of our brothers? What did he say to them? Let's grab it. Did he send them into the world? No, let's grab it. Matthew, quick precept right quick. I don't know what the hell going on with this damn this thing, man. Damn, the fuck is going on here? Like, man, let me see something. Like, this motherfucker is tripping or something. It won't click. Hey, man, these motherfucking devils is something else. There we go. After all that, let's grab this. Matthew. He said he sent them into the world, but did he send them into, let's see. Matthew, what did he say to him? These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but do what? But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's who they went to. That world that it's referring to is referring to Israelites. And that's who they were sent to. See? But let's read that again. St. John 17 and verse 18. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. What else he say? Neither pray I for these alone, meaning for those who are people that believe the truth. But he says what? But what he say? For the disciples. But what did he say for this? But for them also, which shall believe on me through their word. See? So Mashiach, he prayed for those that believe. He ain't praying for those of our people that don't believe. He ain't praying for them. See? That's why he said here in Luke, the 22nd chapter, and let's go down to the 32nd verse. What did he say to Peter? Let me see. Start at 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has a desire to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith, belief, fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. See? So when Mashiach said that, man, when he said what? Let's go back to it. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. And that applies to our people to this day. Mashiach prayed for you that you will believe. Those are our people that will believe when they hear it. You still got a bunch of Israelites that hear it and don't believe. Don't care two fucks about it. Guess what? Your ass got a punishment coming if he ain't already got you in your punishment. You see that sister? You see her condition? You see why they took her from one dump to another dump. And she said the second dump they took her to that's like heaven. She thought she walked into heaven. You put that Caesar boy image in her face, and that's all she'll know. She don't want to know what Yahweh Shah really look like. She don't want to know who she really is. She don't want to know none of that because she'll tell you, no, you get from around here, you trying to start trouble now. Now you trying to start that trouble, and they've been good to these folks. Been good to me. They've been good to me. See, and that is a plague, man. If the Most High still got you in that mindset, you have not been mentally set free, man. You are still spiritually and mentally bound. That's a punishment, man. That's a fucking punishment. That's a punishment, man. Let me grab this. Let me go here. Let's go to Jeremiah. That's a punishment, man. That is a punishment. Jeremiah 6. And let's go down to 16. What it says? Thus said the Lord, Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. This is a part of you being free. Ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein. And ye shall find rest for your souls. And this is a part of you being set free. You mentally being set free until you can physically, literally by Yahweh Shah Mashiach to be physically set free. But the mental aspect starts first, man. See? And what he says, let's read it again. Jeremiah 6 and 16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein. What? And walk therein. And ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we would not walk therein. Ain't that something? The Most High said, look, I'm gonna set you free. But you should know, we gonna do what we want to do now. This Jeremiah was talking to our people then, but this is applicable to our people right now today. Because they still say, no, I'm this age. I can do what I want to do. I don't want to hear that. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and then I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's all they say. They don't want to keep the ways of the Most High. They don't care two fucks who you already know. You see what the fuck our people doing. They don't care. Some of these motherfuckers don't even care who they are. They just content being black and bywords. They content with that. They don't want to be free. They content. And that sister, she said, taking her from one dump to another, she said that it felt like she walked into heaven. She ain't free, man. She ain't free. That's a punishment for she being punished by the Most High, man. Because that mindset, man, that's punishment, man. But let me continue reading verse 17. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sounds of the trumpet. But they said, we would not hearken. And the Most High will have you with that punishment. I'm telling you, man, motherfuckers don't understand. That's a punishment right there. To be mentally plagued like that, and then your situation is like that. That's the Most High punishing you. Really punishing you. Because why? You was one of these individuals, when this truth was being spoke to you, you didn't want to hear it. When you was being warned, you didn't want to hear it. And even right now today, I guarantee you, if you try to take this truth to her, she wouldn't hear what you saying. You ain't gonna change nothing. You ain't gonna change nothing that she thought. What the scriptures say, you cannot put new wine into old bottles or it's in a burst. She one of those old bottles, and you will not be able to feed this truth to her. You will not be able to tell her she's an Israelite and she'll believe it. You'll not be able to tell her that Yahweh is a dark, beautifully melanated man. She would not believe that. She wouldn't believe you telling her that those motherfucking people that they the damn devils. She wouldn't believe that. She would not believe it. She would not believe it. She'll say you causing trouble and you go on and get yourself from around here making trouble. These some good folks. They help me. She'll tell you get your ass from around causing trouble. That's what she'll tell you, and you'll be speaking the truth. But what it say, Jeremiah 6 and 6:17? Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sounds of the trumpet. What did the Most High say? What did he say? Let's go get it real quick. What did he say? Isaiah, to the sound of that trumpet. What is that trumpet? Isaiah 50:81. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. So that lifting up in that trumpet is you doing what? You're warning them. You're warning them. Telling them, look, Yahushua said he tried to set you free. Look, repent. See? And believe the gospel. That's the first steps of you being free. Is believing Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. See? But these motherfuckers will say what? What would they say? Thus said Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sounds of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Man. What therefore, hear ye nations, and know, O congregation. These nations he's talking about, he's talking to the tribes. He ain't talking to no all people everywhere. These nations that he's saying here is talking to the nations of Israel, all the tribes of our people. See? And what he says, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Who is that congregation he's talking to? It's the Israelites. Matter of fact, let's go and prove this. That nations that he said, these nations that he's talking to, is Israelites. Let's grab it. Let's go into this. O congregation, I die. I die. It says congregation, gathering, congregation, company, assembly, multitude, people, swarm. Let's go down. Let's go down. And this is what I want. Well, let me see. Where's it? Yep, this is what I want right here. Is this it? Is that it? Nope. Let me see. Come on now, what the hell? Oh, you dirty motherfuckers. Oh, here we go, right here. Hey, what it says. Let's punch it up. And you see what it says for congregation? Right here. Number 1. I die. It says the what? The congregation of the Israelites. Fully. See? You see it right there. Right there. See what it says? Right here. If they ain't gonna let me light it up. But it says what? The congregation of the Israelites. So that's who he talking to. Right there. He ain't talking to those nations that he talking to is the Israelites. See, what would he say? Therefore hear ye nations, all the tribes of Israel, and know, O congregation, O assembly, you Israelites, what is among them? What did he say? Verse 19. Hear, O earth, you Israelites, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts. So the Most High said he gonna bring evil upon you, even by plaguing your mind. Because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. So that's why I said, man, that's a punishment from Yahweh on that sister. If you still in that mind, if you still in that mindset, and you still in that predicament, that's a punishment from the Most High that he's dishing out on you. And it damn sure you wasn't doing nothing good for him to still be dealing with you like that. Period. And that's a plague of the mind. That's that plague of the mind, that being evil, your mind being plagued, that's a punishment. You have not been freed. He still got you bound because ultimately you probably was an unbeliever. You probably was a wicked ass Israelite. That he got you still in that predicament right now, that mindset. Through. But what he says, here, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. See, and that plague of the mind is something else. Let's grab it. Deuteronomy 28. What did he say? Let's go down to verse 28. What it says? Deuteronomy 28 to 27. The Lord Yahweh will smite thee with the botch of Egypt, and with the emeralds, and with the scab, and with the itch whereof thou cannot be healed. Verse 28. The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness, and blindness, and astonishment of heart. What is that astonishment of heart? It's talking about your mind. And he says what? And they what? And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, meaning robbed evermore. And no man shall save thee. But you heard what that sister said. She said, and that's a punishment from the Most High for you to be plagued in the mind and you still being, that's a punishment, man. And you heard what she said. She went from one dump to another dump, and she said the second dump that she walked in, that she thought that she was walking into heaven. Man. You can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this stuff up. And let me grab that. Let me read that off this thing right here. Sirach. Let me grab this. Sirach 25 and verse 13. What it says? Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. What? Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, meaning that mind. So you will want any plague but the plague of the mind. And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. See? But the point I wanted was what? You want any plague, but you don't want the plague of the mind, no. And to have that plague of the mind, you have not been made free through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You're still being punished. If you are an unbeliever, you're being punished because that's a plague of the mind. Mashiach ain't praying for you. If you're an unbeliever, Mashiach ain't praying for you. You got to receive your punishment. Because he said what? I pray for those that believe. That's who Yahweh Shah praying for. Those that believe. He not praying for our people that don't believe. Show it to me. Pull the scriptures out and show me that Mashiach said he gonna pray for those that don't believe in him. Don't believe in Yahweh or Yahweh Shah. Show it to me. I'll wait. Mashiach said he praying for those that believe. He ain't praying for none of my people that don't believe. You got to receive your judgment. See, matter of fact, let's punch that up. Let's punch this up right quick. Let's grab this. Romans 10, and let's go down to 14. Romans 10 and 14. How then shall they call on him whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. See, but let's keep going. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For as Isaiah said, Lord, who have believed our report? So then faith, meaning what? Belief cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh. See? And if you don't believe, you are through. You are through. Because what did he say? If you don't believe, your ass is through. St. Mark 16, and let's go down to verse 16. And what did he say? He that believe and is baptized, meaning he that believe and take heed there according to the word, shall be saved. But he that believe not shall be damned. Through. See? And the ones that believe, Yahweh Shai praying for you. The ones that don't believe, Yahweh Shai ain't praying for you. He ain't praying for you. Matter of fact, let's grab this. St. John, chapter 6, and let's go to 64. What it says? But there are some of you, matter of fact, let's go up some. Matter of fact, I started 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. But there are some of you that believe not. What? But there are some of you that believe not. For Yahweh Shai knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and who should betray him. So Yahweh Shai know, even to this present day, he knows those of our people that don't believe. And if he know your ass was a believer then, an unbeliever then, and your ass an unbeliever now, guess what? He gonna give you the plague of the heart, the plague of the mind. And you still gonna be going through a punishment, a harsh punishment. You better know if Most High plaguing your ass in the mind, man. You wasn't no person. You pissed him off. You pissed him off. And you know damn well that sister, she's still plagued in her mind. Through. Come from one dump and go to another one and say that I thought I walked into hell. You being plagued in the mind. The Most High is punishing your ass. And you can't say that, no, she was a good sister. Shit, I'm telling your ass that she was a wicked ass sister. Wicked ass sister. Probably was betraying our people, setting your ass up to get took out by the damn oppressors and every damn thing. Snitching on you when you getting beat half to death on plantations, and every time you did something wrong, she was right there telling on your ass. Most I said, oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Tell you, man, that's a punishment. That is a punishment. That's a punishment. That is a punishment, man. See, and what did he say? Let's go here. Romans 11th chapter. And that's a punishment. This is a punishment too. Let's go to 7th verse. And what it says? What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it. Mashiach praying for that elect. He prayed for that elect. And the rest were blinded. Those that were blinded, he ain't pray for you. That's a punishment that you blinded. So any of my people walking around right now today, you being told that you're an Israelite, you run around hollering, man, we ain't no Israelites, I don't want to hear all that shit. Guess what? You've been blinded. You have not been set free, mentally or spiritually. Mashiach ain't pray for you. Period. See, matter of fact, let's grab that blinded right quick. Let's grab that blinded. Go down. And it says what? Blinded. Meaning your ass is tore up. You ain't been set free. Your ass is spiritually and mentally dead. It says what it says right here. It says to cover with thick skin, to harden by covering with a callus. Metaphorically, to make the heart dull. And what does that heart is talking about? To make the mind dull. And what it mean when it says make the mind dull? Let's grab it. Let's grab it. Let's punch this up real quick. To make the mind dull. Let's see. To make the mind dull, it says what? Lacking interest or excitement. To make the mind dull. Right? Come down, and this is the point I want right here. Lifeless. Lacking vigor, vitality, or excitement. See, that's lifeless. See, and what is that like? Let's get a further search. It says lifeless, right? Now you got a point of what literally being dead, but we deal with the mental and the spiritual. So what it says? Dead or apparently dead. Dead, deceased, dysfunction. Let's go down to the other one. It says lacking vigor, vitality, or excitement. Let's grab these synonyms. It says lackluster, spiritless. So you're spiritually dead. When the Most High, He ain't frees you in the mind, you are spiritually dead. See? Period. And you tell me that sister wasn't spiritually dead. She was spiritually dead, man. Because that's a punishment from the Most High. You had to be wicked. You had to be wicked as hell, man. Had to be wicked as hell, man. So you see it. You see it. Lifeless. Meaning you're dead. You're spiritually dead. Let's go back. And it says what? Metaphorically, to make the heart dull. Meaning the mind is dull. The mind is dead. You're not been set free. You're still bound. You're still spiritually and mentally afflicted. He ain't set you free. To grow hard, callous, become dull, lose the power of understanding. You think she understand? What did Proverbs say? What did Proverbs say? Let's lose the power of understanding. What it says, and I'll come back there. Proverbs 21, and let's go down to verse 16. What it says? The man, or for this matter, the woman also. The man that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So those are people that don't have understanding. You're dead. You are spiritually and mentally dead. That's a plague of the mind right there. And that's a plague of the mind. That punishment comes from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua on your ass. Like, man, that's scary. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. I'm glad. I give all praise to Tawada Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua for allowing me to understand, for allowing me to see, for allowing me to have the ears to hear. Tawada. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, because I would rather be in the position that I'm in now, knowing who my power is, knowing who my big brother is, and knowing who I am, and understanding. I would rather be in this position than in that position. I would rather have this than to be mentally plagued, spiritually plagued, being punished by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua and not being set free. I would rather, all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. That's a punishment, man. But let's go back to Romans 11th chapter, and I'm going to end it off. What it says, what then? Israel had not obtained that which he's seeking for. But the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, Yahweh had given them the spirit of slumber. What is that spirit? The spirit of slumber? Sleep. That dead-ass spirit, man. Eyes that should not see, and ears that should not hear unto this day. So even unto this day, man, you got those, my people, you are spiritually dead. You are mentally dead. Unto this day, man. Through. That's a punishment, man. That's a punishment. And I'm gonna end it off there. All praise be to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Wakah, Ha, Kodash. Tawada Abanawi Yahweh Ba'ashim, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, Tawada. Shalom, Yasharallah.